Little One? Little One? Wake up, Little One! Pull yourself together, Little One! Wow. How awake is he gonna be? Have you come to your senses yet? You are surprisingly dull-witted. Ow. Did I startle you? Well, of course you did. I am the only boat opponent who can speak the words of men. The king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Little One? Okay. Such a bold attempt was foolhardy. Pretty much was. The shadow that commands that monstrous bird. Ganon? Are you sure it's just Ganon and not Ganondorf? Yep, that story sounds very familiar. How would that seal fail? Do you still wish to save your sister? Well, why not? And will you do anything? That's what you gotta do. Advising you on what you should do and where you must go. They can wield only after much toil and hardship. I sure do understand that. To the great sea. What do you mean you're getting ahead of yourself? I possess no sail. Then I wonder how you were still able to get me over to this island without one. That's what I'd really like to know. Sure you can find one who will sell you a sail. Alright. Without a sail I will be useless to you. Yeah, you're right. Home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors, so listen carefully to their words. Oh, yeah. I think one of the quotes that was taken out from this game was, from this version, I should say, it says, "Feel free to stock up on any items you may need, but remember there's no time to play." So yeah, they just took those words right out of this version. Those kind of words I just felt really fun saying all the time. I really did. And it's Windfall Island. The island that's not quite outset, but not as bad as you'd think it would be. Well, I still have no heart. So, and no, I'm not going to deal with you, because I don't want to. But I'll go in here, though, because there is something of vital importance in here. Let me... And before I hit that switch, I want to activate this cutscene. Remember this guy? But for his footprints to make that noise, it's so hilarious. I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. Could you by chance be a fairy? Well, I haven't saved you quite yet because you're still locked in there. Without you telling him, sir. Yep, the old Tingle from Majora's Mask has returned. But I must say his look is definitely a whole lot better in this version. Disrespectful indeed. Okay, now I'll hit that switch for you. Hey, thank you oh so very much. Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. And what he's about to give me is another reason why people want to use the Pro Controller rather than the gamepad. You got a Tingle bottle. Using Miiverse, you can insert a message you've written and send it out to sea for someone unknown to receive. Set it and use it with any of the buttons. Beware that you can't write letters if you're not connected to Miiverse. That's if you're not connected to the internet. With it, messages put in this bottle can be sent to fairies the world over. A communion of minds, hearts beating as one. Just don't write anything unpleasant. Not that I have to remind you, Mr. Fairy. But yeah, the Tingle bottles are the replacement of the Tingle tuners used in the GameCube version, where you would connect your Game Boy Advance system to the GameCube and get some tips and stuff from Tingle himself. But instead, you're getting tips and maybe even just some funny things from other players of this game. Will you come find him? Sure. It's also funny for him to talk in third-person perspective. But now he's talking in first person right there. You got Tingle's chart. That's the chart I will hardly be utilizing. Yes, you're right about that. And if you'd like to give your Tingle bottles that little extra oomph that all Tingles crave, you should check the back of this cell. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do right now. Oh, on my gamepad it says you can now send letters in Tingle bottles by using Miiverse. Set your Tingle bottle to a bottle to send a letter of your own. You can even use what's called a picto box to include a pictograph with your message. Pick up Tingle bottles that you find lying on beaches or floating in the sea to read letters other people have written. You can adjust your message settings at any time from the settings screen. Allow Tingle bottles for Miiverse. Anyone? Absolutely. Tingle bottles with spoilers. I will receive those, but you will not be able to see those on screen. And that's another good reason why I'm using the gamepad rather than a Pro Controller, so that you can't see spoiler type of bottles. If I do catch a bottle that is really hilarious, I will show it on screen by opening up the Miiverse application and showing it to you then. So, if I find something really hilarious, I will open up Miiverse and allow you to see it. But I don't need to do anything else right now. We'll go ahead and get back to the game. But yeah, Tingle bottles are only going to be found like on shores of islands. As far as where I need to go for this particular item, I just need to not cross into areas where there's wood. A wooden plank. Got myself 5 extra rupees, that's handy. I don't know if I'm going in a loop or not. I saw 5 more rupees over here. We'll see if I reach the end of it. And I did. Nice. Oh, and get a very quick cutscene right there. You got the Picto Box, which was an item used in Majora's Mask, where you can record up to 12 pictographs this time rather than just 1 in Majora's Mask. The worst thing about this Picto Box is that it will only take pictures in black and white rather than rather than color. And I will not be using that item as often because there's not much use for it. It's pretty much only used for like side questing. It can also be used to make funny Miiverse posts or even just hints of Miiverse posts. And here's a bottle right here. And the post I see is a drawing of something that I don't know if I could find that interesting though, so I am not going to show that. Alright, the thing I really need to do now is try to get a sail. But to get a sale, I need to get some more money. And to get more money, I'm going to have to just break some pots, or even just maybe even play some games. I think I might as well play this one particular game that I really enjoy. And it's back here. And actually, before I play it, I'm going to get something that's hidden back here first. 3 batches of 10 rupees. And I already just acclaimed enough rupees to get that one particular item. So I am just going to leave this place for right now and go ahead and buy that one item. Which is the sale, I should say. I mean, I don't want to have too much suspense already. Like that. But let me get a few more rupees. Nice. Well, at least I got myself enough to pay for that one thing. But yeah, this would be the guy to talk to. But this kind of story he talks about, it just seems so long. It's like, I would rather purchase the sale rather than hear this particular story. Yeah, 80 rupees, that's what he needed. Can use those funds to finance a new business. Alright, take that. You got a boat sale. Which I will be using in a short while, because I am going to do this next particular thing. If I can get around that pillar, fine. The worst thing is, though, I only have 13 rupees, so I'm only going to have one chance to win this particular game. You want to play or what? Yeah. Welcome, the fleet. I am the great Admiral Davalsky. Look sharp, for we are the sole protectors of this island. Admiral, red alert. Sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squid are approaching. There! The fiends approach. There are 3 squid groups, large, medium, and small. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. To seek out and sink all these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you have only 24 cannonballs that you can fire. To destroy the marauding squid pods, you must score direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, and 2 on the small. To move the cursor. May your aim be true. That is all. That is all the instruction you need. Is that clear, sailor? Aye, aye, sir. Our best sailor has managed to destroy all the giant squid using only 20 cannonballs. Well, let's hope I can get this in one try. Oh, wow! Got that one right off the bat. That's awesome. Ooh! Yeah. Okay. Still got 16 more shots. Ooh! Alright! And I even beat the high score! Are you kidding me? I've never done this on a first playthrough. Never! Get a piece of heart. That's one of the big rewards. And I could finally have a full hearts. 18. Hey, that's a new record. So you get this too. A treasure chart. Which I don't think is that important. But at least it's something really useful. Wow, that was really cool. I mean, I only had one chance to win that minigame, and I got it. Are you serious? But I'm going to talk to these guys, because this is another thing I need to do before I leave the island. Some kind of country rube. I mean, look at that outfit. What a get-up. I think I'm supposed to talk to this main guy right here. There we go. Famous killer bees. Yeah, buzz. But yet they still want to get around me. Like, if you don't want to deal with me, why are you walking around me? Alright. Need to talk to you now. Welcome to Mrs. Marie's School of Joy. Do I want to be a pupil? Well, I got to save the world, so I don't know if I got time for that. What can I do for you? Sure, let's talk. 20 years? How about 30 years? Because you said that 10 years ago to the day the game was released from the HD version. You really mean that, right? So I'd say you've been teaching for 30 years. Delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. Well, those would be the aforementioned ones I talk to outside. Sure, I can do that. Probably shouldn't think not either. Alright, time to talk to you. You had a problem with us killer bees? Yep. It's that annoying hag of a teacher. Well, that's quite a huge insult. Because Miss Marie asked you to, right? Yep. Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Yeah. I'll take you on. And why shouldn't I? Your funeral, bud. We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us. Easy as that. We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave the silence, so look for us around in the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. Yep. Go! Alright. Alright, I think one kid is hiding back there. Nope, I'm thinking of the wrong place. I think it was this one, actually. Yeah, it's this one. Alright. You are about to be pursued. You hear me? Yeah, if it weren't for quite that long of a cutscene. Oh, alright. You're awesome. You actually want to compliment me. I guess I can tolerate that. And look at that right there. You can't fool me, sir. And yet he doesn't get hurt falling down from that high of a tree. That's hard to believe, too. Alright, time to chase you. Don't want to talk to you, because otherwise you'll interrupt my chasing of this punk. There. You got me. And what you gotta say? No way. Yes way. Alright, and I know there's another kid hiding back here. Nope, I didn't mean to talk to you. Do I really have to... I don't want to... You're not going to be used till much later on in the game. That's why I want to ignore you. And he jumped from that high of a ledge, and still didn't break a bone in his body. I mean, he may have landed in water, but he definitely didn't... He definitely, what's it called? You got me. Alright. Next tingle bottle. Got one from... You know what? I am going to show this one, so... I'll go ahead and show what it's like to open up Miiverse and such to look at a tingle bottle. But then afterward, I'm going to cut footage so that you don't have to see this all the time. It may have spoilers in it, but to me it looks pretty fine. Chug too much potion today. Rating 2 out of 5 hats. I'm wondering how the hats came into play for that particular theme. But yeah, he's on Windfall Island, so it's not much of a spoiler. Alright, go ahead and close that out. And time to search for that last kid, who should be back here. Let me get some rupees before I go any further. Only one. That was kind of lame. And instead of sidling, I can do this. Much, much faster. Alright. Got a few more rupees there. Alright, time to take on this guy who has the hairdo of Astro Boy. Say, it's like, did they really want to copy that particular fictional character? 10 more rupees there, I'll take that. Get over here, troublemaker. Lame. Talk about utter defeat, yeah. We won't cause no more trouble for anyone. Take this. Got another piece of heart. Get 2 more to complete another heart container. This is our favorite possession, but you've proven that you're worthy. Yeah, I will go ahead and do that. Guys. We need to talk. You said something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? Yeah, but then I had to do some action for them, though. Watched it all from the shadow of my door. That just sounds exaggeration. 50 rupees. I'll take that. Don't tell anybody, dear. Let's talk one more thing. That's not the conversation I was thinking about, but she's also looking for something in particular, but I think these guys will explain it better. Sounds like you apologized to Teach for us. Did you know it's going to be Mrs. Marie's birthday soon? Well, it was already Lil One's birthday. Should we give her some kind of present? We're the killer bees, we ain't no teacher's pets. But Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. How would she like junk? Joy pendants? Saw some sparkly light on top of some tree in town. Where was that? Maybe it's one of them pendants. What do you think, boss? Nah, that's crazy talk. Well, no, he's right. There is a pendant. I believe it's this tree, but I can't say for sure if it is. I gotta ignore this guy because he will... it's not that tree. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You got a joy pendant. Said to... or those pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy. We thought you might find it. Alright. Yeah, I can do that, but that's not going to be for quite a while. Because I'm going to be giving her more than one joy pendant, believe it or not. And before I move on over to King of Red Lions with that sale I just purchased, let's grab one more bottle. Since it's way out here. This one has very weird drawings. They're not really worth showing off. So I'm not going to be showing that one. Oh, we got another one. Oh. That one looks pretty funny, but I'm not going to show it either. So you found yourself a sail. Yep, you're right. I shall teach you the art of sailing. Hoist the sail you got with A to get moving. Absolutely. The arrow that appears behind me indicates wind direction. Yes, I understood all that. You will be at the mercy of your sea chart. Sounds fine. If you get lost at sea, select map displayed on the Wii U gamepad to open your sea chart. A westerly wind blows, hop in, let's carry it to the east. Alright, I'm gonna open up the map now. Alright. Now this particular sail was used throughout the entire game of the GameCube version, but for this version, it's only going to be used for just a little bit of this game, believe it or not. And this is definitely not very fast sailing, if you know what I mean. But there are some bottles too, not just on shores of islands, but also out on the sea too, but I don't know if we're going to see them this early. But I might as well go ahead and get these taken care of.
Hey good friends, it's me, the Twyking, and I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Wind Waker HD. If you would like to leave feedback on this episode or the project in general, I'd love to hear your reactions. Also, keep up with my stuff on my YouTube channel by subscribing and follow me on Twitter for faster updates. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have an awesome day. So long.